Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video might be a little bit of a long one. As you can see here, I have quite a bit of jewelry. This is just work that are pieces that I have created throughout October, November, and December. Each month, it seemed like I didn't really have a whole lot. Like October, I only made a few pieces, so I was going to combine that with my November pieces. November came and went, and I was busy up into December, so I didn't get a chance to film that. And by then, I already had pieces made in December, so I thought, well, I'll just wait and do one bigger video showing all of my things that I've made throughout October, November, and December. And here we are already halfway through January, and I was like, I've got to get this filmed because I'm gonna even have more pieces for January. So I have like several different, I just kind of lay them out on, these are real thick, like heavy foam plates. I've had them for years. Halloween plates, I don't even know where I got them from, but I just kind of lay them on there over to the side so I can be able to, I will be able to share them. Let me go ahead. I will start with this little basket here because I know this has my older like pieces that I have worked on. Now in this little container, I might have shared some of these in other videos. I really don't remember. I just know these were some earrings I had made with some pieces I received from Bead Crafts. Some little beads, and I just made like a little cluster at the top and dangled some longer beads down on chain. So it just made these really funky looking earrings. I don't really know what I think about them. They kind of look, I made them a while back, so now that I'm looking at them for the first time in about 3 months, I'm kind of like, I don't really know about those. And they might be okay if I took these longer chains off, but I'm not really sure what I'm thinking about those. I mean, they're pretty. I like the colors. Now, here's just a simple little pair of dangles with those little sort of oval-shaped beads in purple. I like those. I think those are super cute and simple. And now these I really do like a lot. I like the simplicity of them. They're just on this nice long chain with the one little bead drop down there, and I think that's really nice and simple, but yet it would still be very like sort of dressy with something. So I do like the simplicity of that one. Here is a bracelet. I probably made it for my Jewelry Making Fun collab. I don't remember. I love all the sparkle in those beads. And then this one focal bead here is gorgeous. It's made of glass, has a little bit of a pattern to it. I love that. And I just went with some really large jumbo spacers there. And I really love that bracelet. I think it's super pretty and sparkly. And here is a necklace that I made. I think it was, yes, this was from the Jewelry Making Fun collab because we had to use like turquoise or teal. I love these beads that I used here. Used one of my cool animal print beads as a focal and just added some little like stone beads around here on these little glittery disco ball beads, I call them. These really cool bumpy spacers. Just a lot of really pretty like natural stones and things like that in here. Just put it onto a simple little chain. This makes a really fun necklace. Bobby, you can't get in my chair right now. Well, my cat's wanting to get in my chair, so I'll scoot up and he can get behind me. This I actually made from items I received from Jesse James Beads and their sister company, Dress It Up Buttons. I was given these little ornament buttons in my December ambassador kit, and so I ended up just making little loops to hang the buttons on. They are just like E6000 to the back. Not quite as clean as I would like it to be. I'd need to come up with like get a little bit better about incorporating buttons into my jewelry. There's so many awesome ladies out there and men who can really make amazing things with those dress it up buttons, things that I never would have thought of. But this was my first time working with the buttons on actual jewelry, and I thought that turned out really cute. And these are beads from a December bargain bead box from, I think it was from 2020. And they just had a lot of really pretty Christmassy colors in that bead box, and they went perfect with this, with these buttons. Okay, here we are. Okay, I'm trying to get this untangled. That's the only bad thing about putting things into a basket, is they kind of get caught on each other. Okay, so here is another necklace I made with some Jesse James products. This was off of a bead strand, and I just put them onto some beading wire, added little tiny spacers, and attached it straight to some of their chain reaction in this gorgeous gold with these sort of blue colored glass beads on it, and turned out to be a really pretty, get this stuff out of my way. Oh, I just dropped a bead in the floor. Just a really fun and pretty long flowy necklace. Let me scoot that up some so you can see it better. Jesse James just make the best, most gorgeous beads, and they're so easy to just add to a project really quick. And this I just took off of the bead strand, strung them on some beading wire. Like I said, just attached it directly to the chain, and it made a really quick, easy necklace. And then I just added a clasp. And I usually have a couple beads remaining where I have to make the chain sort of even on both sides. And I just took the beads and made a little dangle for the back side of the necklace. So there is that one. And I have no idea, I think that might have been December when I made that. And then here are just a couple of fun little bracelets that I made. I had these really cool sort of green and red beads, sort of speckled beads, and this bright, really bright, almost cherry red beads that are sort of see-through a little bit. And I just wanted to use these fun flower charms that I had gotten somewhere online. It might have been Amazon. And I have these acrylic leaf charms. And so I just made a couple of matching bracelets. And they are pretty much the same, except for this one, I did 3 of the red and 2 of the larger green. And then it has like 2 green leaves and 1 red leaf. And this other one, I did 3 of the green and just 2 of the red beads. So reverse the pattern there. And I have 2 of the red leaves and 1 of the green. So they can kind of be worn together as a set. Now they did have a green flower in that pack of flower charms, but the center did not match at all with these collars. So that's why I went with both red flowers. But, I mean, they can be worn together or separately because they are a little bit different, but yet they do look very similar. So there's just those fun bracelets. And I'm pretty sure that I showed these. These are some little ornaments that I made, like icicle ornaments. I used charms from the bargain bead box from December of 2020. And these are just some large, like bubblegum beads from Hobby Lobby. They are the Bead Design Co. brand. I had like a box of like Christmassy colors that had gold, clear, red. And then I used some more of the beads from the bargain bead box. And just some gold wire. And these are some gold ornament hooks that I purchased. And so here I just made a random variety. And now this was actually from my own stash because the bargain bead box had a few, like I think I had 1 more charm besides these 2 that I used here, but it was silver and blue, I think. And I didn't want to use that with these, obviously, because it wasn't the right color. But I love all this gold. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And so there are some ornaments, icicle ornaments. And of course, I've shared this project already. My niece needed me to make her some jewelry to go with a dress for a school dance, and she wanted it to be like pink and yellow, and it was like a disco-y vibe. And I pulled out my little pom-pom beads and made her a necklace and earring set with those. And I had these beads, well, I went and found these beads that sort of crackle glass looking, and they had the pink and yellow in them, and they went perfectly with these pom-poms. And I love the set that I made her so much that I made another set since I still had plenty of the pom-poms left over. So I made another set because I thought it was adorable. And then here is a necklace that I believe I made for my Passion for Purple collab, maybe in December of last year. But these, again, I used those large jumbo like bubblegum beads from Hobby Lobby, and this was in like a purple and gold mix, and just added it to some gold chain. And I love this necklace, absolutely in love with that. It's very fun. It's like super lightweight, but I love the necklace. I think it's very fun and sparkly and purple, of course. And then here is just one that I made. I used a few of those leftover crackle beads, and I had these like pink chip beads. And so I just made a little necklace to use up some of those beads that I had. I think that turned out really, really cute. I love that. With the gold and the pink, I think that looks really good together. So there is that necklace, and then on the end I just added a little tiny dangle with some of those chip beads. And I made a couple pairs of earrings using those same beads. Here I just used a one of those glass beads with a couple of the chip beads on the top and bottom and some spacers. And then these little earrings here, I think they're very fun. And I just did some long chain. I've really gotten into using like the long chain on earrings. I just like the look of that. And a few little of those chip beads here. So that is this basket of creations. Let me try to get this stuff put back in the basket without it getting all tangled up again. And then I will go on to the next set of projects. Okay, so there is that. Okay, now this next set, it's Jesse James products, but I'm not sure okay. So this was, I believe, November Ambassador set, or a kit from them, because I did receive this gorgeous, like a coral reef charm or pendant. And I took some beads out of the, probably off a bead strand that I was sent to. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous with that gold and that turquoisey blue. So I made this really fun little necklace. Love the design of that. I think it turned out really, really cute. I made some earrings here that are really long. It has the turquoise glass beads in here and lots of gold on it. Used some gold bead caps and these little random shaped beads here. Not really sure what shape they are because they're not square, but they're kind of pointy. I think they're super fun and cute little stone beads there. I have these that I had some little like almost patinaed looking teal and gold. And these beads here are glass, but they have sort of like a gold etching on them, and they're clear. So those are really pretty. I love these these earrings. I think they turned out amazing. Here's another little cute pair of dangly earrings, just using up beads from the little bead mix that I was sent. And then these, I used some more of those little odd-shaped beads with some little gold spacers between them. And made lots of earrings with these. These are some different shaped earrings. I think they have some interest to them with the large, like round faceted beads, and then those like rectangular or square metal beads there in the middle. And then here are these really super fun earrings. I love these. Just used some of the larger glass beads and hung on some dangles at the bottom. Just made little dangles with some blue and white sort of speckled beads that were in my stash. hung them with some chain. I think these turned out really, really fun. And I have these like aluminum bead caps, and they're all in different colors, sort of metallic colors. I have hot pink, there's like a goldish yellow, a bright green, there's this blue, and so I pulled out the blue, and I like how that like the look of that on there. And there are those earrings. Here's another pair of earrings using items from the bead mix from Jesse James. And these really cool like bead caps here are some of those more like patinaed looking ones. Look, they just sat perfectly on top of these like diamond shaped beads. And then here is a necklace that I made with the cerulean gray bead strand, and I made it so that it would have a clasp on the side. I just attached all the beads onto put them on some beading string, like beading wire, attached it to this large closed, like a twisted loop, and then it, you know, just use a jumbo clasp to open it, and it slips right off. Just think that has a nice look to it. And then I used this gorgeous chain reaction that I already had in my stash, but it matched perfectly with this bead strand from Jesse James. So let me go ahead and get these off of here, because that is, and then move on to the last plate of goodies I have. Try to set that down so it doesn't fall. Now this, I was kind of in a wintry and Christmas making mood for a while. So let me go ahead and show what I have created. Now this, I have these already made like necklace string, I don't know what you call them, I guess pre-made necklaces. And they are made out of ribbon. And so I have these, I have a whole pack of them that are in all different colors. I get a pack of like, it's like 100, I think, I can find them on Amazon, and they are around, I think, $16, $17 maybe. And so I took one that was this dark navy blue, and I had this strand of beads from Joann's, and it was all different shades of blues, and sort of went into like more of a teal, and there was turquoise and a darker blue and lighter blue, and I had a snowflake charm. So I made this long, almost like a Y necklace, but it's just this really long drop piece here, and just hung it from this ribbon necklace. And it's so pretty, I think. I absolutely love this necklace. I don't know if I can scoot this up some so where it will show up better. You can see where I've been working on some Valentine's things. I will be sharing that in my Jewelry Making Fun collab on the 18th. But I wanted to go ahead and get this made here, or this video made here, because I need to get these pieces out of my way. And here is what that looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. I am loving this necklace. And it was so easy to make. I just beaded this piece right here. I just made little loops, like little sections, and just connected them with little tiny jump rings and added them to a larger jump ring on this ribbon necklace. So there is that. And here I kind of did something else similar. Well, I used some pink ribbon here, a pink ribbon necklace. And I had this that I found in my stash I had made a long time ago. It was with an image that I just put into a square, like a little bezel, little pendant frame, and use glossy accents or resin. I don't really do well with resin, so I use like glossy accents, crystal effects, stuff like that, diamond glaze. And then I had these little already made drops, and they were in like pink and green, and so I just added them to the necklace as well, and I think it turned out so cute. Just a little Christmas present charm necklace here. So there is that one. And then I've got these little, I had gotten from Joann's, a strand of beads that were, or charm, yeah, beads that were little gingerbread men. And so I just made some little dangles here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them. As you see, I did not add them to any project. I don't have them on any kind of fastener, so I can turn them into whatever I want to use them for. I might even add them to the bottom of like a bookmark. And they're just these cute little gingerbreads. Love them. So there are those three. And this, I have absolutely, okay, yeah, this is a ring. As you can see here, just used up some of the red and clear beads that came off of the strand with the gingerbread. And this green bead, I just added these little bead caps to each side, so it makes it look almost like a solid bead. But these are actually bead caps. And that's a cute little ring there. Also from Joann's, I have these, I purchased these little Snowman Heads. And I just made this little bracelet here, just a stretchy bracelet with some more of those gorgeous, that strand of those different shades of blue, which normally I'm not, I always say this all the time, I'm not really a blue person, but these are a lot of the colors that I like in blue. These are the shades that I like this really light blue, this teal and turquoise. This is along the lines of what I'm not really into too much, is more of like just the normal, what I call normal blue. I mean, I like blue. I don't hate blue. I'm just not, it's not a color I lean towards working with a lot, but I really love this bracelet with all these different shades of blues, and that little snowman is so cute. Here's another piece I made with one of those snowmen, and just a bunch of, again, blue, different shades of blue. So just a little elastic bracelet there as well. I did make some earrings. Here is a snowman with some little dangles hanging from the bottom. So those are very cute and fun. There he is. And then, let me see, I know I've got to try to get this separated. I made these little snowflake earrings. Okay, let me go ahead and get these turned around here. So I did use the little bit darker blue beads here. That might have been because I probably had those left, and so I needed to use them, and it just added these little snowflake charms, or little snowflakes, yes. They did have the little loops on the top and bottom, and so I was just able to add these little dangles to them, and I think they turned out so gorgeous. And then here I had a strand of these long, like these whole snowman bodies. There's some more of those little drop beads. They came like on a whole pack. I think it might have been from Joann's, but they had a whole, there was like 12 or 15 or whatever different colors of these. And so I used those three on the bottom of him, and then just made a little, like a Y necklace almost, with some more of the Jesse James chain reaction, and then added this to the bottom. So that is everything that I made throughout the months of October, November, and December. So I was kind of busy, so I'm glad to get this all out of the way now. I can go ahead and put these pieces away since I got them shared. So thank you so much, everyone, for sitting through this video. Sorry it was so long. I'm going to try to keep up with my videos and try to share each month what I made. Like I said, October, I really only made like 2 or 3 pieces, so I didn't want to do a video with just that. But this was kind of a little bit too much. But thank you, everyone, for if you sat through all of this. And I will see you all in the next video, which will be pretty soon on the 18th. Everyone, hope you have a great day. Take care.